Greetings, I'm here to do my Shadow of the Week pick, and it is a fun one. I'm going to be playing with samples from Geek Chic Cosmetics. I have been very serious doing my No Repeat November challenge by RedheadPhD. I've been making lists and really working on my stash, but this week is going to be all about fun. I figure I need it. This is the point in the semester. We've got just about 3 weeks before finals, maybe even 2. I really don't want to count. There's a lot to be done between now and the final exam period. After the final exam period, I get to blast off to the beach with my family, but these next few weeks are going to be super, super busy, and so I'm going to be having fun with Geek Chic Cosmetics. I ordered several of these samples. Let me just tell you right offhand, the samples are 88 cents. Can't go wrong with that. And the website is a great deal of fun to read, which I don't often say. When you go on the website to read about the colors, for example, you're going to get a mini little story or plot, often science fiction. I think I also see an English major in there because the descriptions are very well written, and cute probably doesn't do them justice. They're better written than that. They're very, very creative, and I enjoyed seeing that. These are gluten-free, cruelty-free. They are marked vegan when they're vegan. They are marked not lip safe if they're not lip safe. So they're really well marked, which I appreciate. In terms of the shadows themselves, I would say this line is closest to Fear and A. Very, very intense, kind of in-your-face line. A lot of rainbow shimmer, a lot of iridescence, a lot of sparkle. Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. It probably is going to appeal mostly to younger people or to very daring 50-year-olds, I guess. It also reminds me of Fear and A in that the shadows can go on really, really intensely, but they do rub out, so you don't have to be terribly afraid of them. There are some important differences between this and Fear and A. The inspiration for the lines and the feel for that inspiration are quite different. This particular line is very science fiction oriented, cyber, techno, gaming. This is for gamers. For example, their lipsticks are called joysticks. This particular one that I got is called Chrysalis. It is described as a metallic plum. There it is. I like it. I've had fun wearing it. It is on my lips today. Let me move on to talk more about Geek Chic pigments and the colors that I got and that I'll be playing with. I think I got 16 pigments, 88 cents a sample, not bad, and then I got the lipstick on top of it. That was my haul. I'm going to start with some of the milder kind of pigments, ones so that you can see it's really not that scary a line. I think I made it sound scarier than it is. And then I'll move into some that I may or may not use, but that are beautiful nonetheless. The very first pigment I'm going to talk about is Rose Tint My World. It is from their Sci-Fi Double Feature set. Inspired by the Rocky Horror Picture Show when the protagonists no longer see through rose-colored glasses. There it is in the little pot. And there is the swatch of that. It's a really, really pretty, usable color. Nothing scary. Here's another one called Sane Inside Insanity, and this is also from the Sci-Fi Double Feature set. You can buy these as sets. The Sci-Fi Double Feature set would be $40. It is on sale right now for $27.96. The individual pigments are usually $5.99, and they are on sale for, I think, can't remember, but it's like under $4.50. This particular pigment, Sane Inside Insanity, is based on falling in love with the wrong guy, falling in love with somebody who's wrong for you. It is described as a white gold frost, and it has pops of gold, it says, and holographic shimmers. So there it is. And again, very, very workable color, not scary at all. Those are two that I got from the Sci-Fi Double Feature set. I did purchase samples of all of the Strange Aeon set. That would be 8 pigments. I'm going to show you 5 of those. I really like these 5. So the first one is this one called Antiquarian. This is H.P. Lovecraft inspired because he loved him some antiquarian writing, they say. It is a glowing copper, gold iridescence, and sparkle. So let's see what that swatch is like. And there it is. And again, really pretty. Those three put together would be very, very nice. I'm going to wipe these off. Next, I'm going to show you a color Madness. It is a deep wine color, and again, it has those multicolored sparkles. And again, the sparkles in this case are not rainbowy, kind of scary sparkles, really soft sparkles, but gorgeous color. There it is. Next, I'm going to do the shade Antediluvian, which is a burnished antique gold with bronze tones. This one reminds me of Butter London Wallace. Really, really like that one. Very, very pretty. Next, I'm going to show you a shade called Eldritch. This is a deep olive green on a charcoal base. It does have iridescence and those multicolored sparkles. I'll swatch that next to Antediluvian so you can see it's a different green. Also very, very pretty green. You can see the golds in that. And let me show you Blasphemous. Blasphemous is a metallic silver with gold iridescence and that rainbow sparkle again. And there is Blasphemous. So that is 4 of the 8 of the Strange Eons collection. The other one I showed you was the Antiquarian, which is that gold copper. Okay, and just to show you a couple of the more daring shades, this one is bigger on the inside. Somehow when I'm swatching it now, it doesn't look as scary as when I swatched it the first time, maybe because I've already done all those other colors. I might leave that one out. This one is called Cool But Crude. I think I found it scary because it has a lot of the rainbow shimmer. Not sure how much of that will pick up, but there it is. And a lot of dimension, but it's not looking all that scary to me now either, so I might keep that one out too. See, you never know. I look at them sometimes and think, oh, I can't do that, and then I look at them again and go, yeah, I can try that. That's not going to be so bad. This one is Rhino with an Arsenal, and it is a gray. I like grays, but sometimes grays don't like me. This is a kind of lavendery gray. This will be a hard shade for me to wear. So not sure I'll do anything with that. This is perhaps one that looks to me very, very scary because this shimmer is huge. Yeah, I can show you that one. That one, probably not going to be using. But who knows, might use it as a liner, might use it as a pop of interest, but it is both gray and glittery, so it will be one that would be difficult for me to wear. But for those of you who really want a kind of nice charcoaly gray black party look, holy cow, that's a good one. What's it called again? That was non-Euclidean, as in non-Euclidean geometry. It is, see, it's a nerd site. As part of those 16, I picked up a few blushes. This one is just called Cheeks. Keep it simple. There it is. It's a kind of mauve-y tone. Blushes often, if they're light like that, don't show up on me because it is white on white, so might not have enough pigment for me. There is this one called Touch Me. That one's bright. There is Touch Me. You can see even when things are very, very vibrant, I am so white that sometimes they don't show up. That one is showing up on my hand at least. There it is too. I put it in 2 places. There's that other. The other makes kind of a shadow. And I got this one called Yes Sir. It is eye safe, so I think it's meant to be an eyeshadow, this particular one, but I thought it would make a good blush. It's very deep red. It's like a brick red. But I would be able to sheer that out and use that as a blush because you can see it's finally giving me some color. I could also mix it with something just so that I get some of the color, but not quite that much color. So that's my shadow of the week for this week. It's going to be these Geek Chic pigments. I'm really looking forward to playing around with them. If you get a chance, check out their website, particularly if you're a nerd like I am, or a geek, whatever you want to call it. If you like science fiction, this is a site for you. If you like gaming, this is a site for you. You're really going to enjoy it. I don't read a lot of science fiction and I don't do gaming, but I always love having students in my class who read science fiction and who are gamers because they're very, very creative. And this particular person can write well as well, so it doubly pleases me. I really, really enjoyed poking around that website. The rest of my life this week will be serious. I have meetings, classes, grading, assignments, all the things that need to be done between now and final exam period. I hope anybody who celebrated had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I am wishing you all a productive and peaceful week. Can we make those two things coexist? Let's try. At any rate, make it a great week. Bye.